What you're about to see is a re-edited version of episode 1. We decided that we didn't like it.
It was terrible.
It's a terrible, terrible, terrible episode. And so far it's been the most watched. I think it's got about 350, maybe 400,000 views. It got us 10k subs in the first 2 weeks. God knows how that happened. I've got no idea, but it did. And we just wanted to refresh it because we've been here a year now.
We have. We've been here a year, and it's amazing looking back on the progress inside the house. Some of the stuff we'd even forgotten about that we'd done.
So what you're about to see is pretty much a year to the day when we first arrived. We hope you enjoy it.
During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only 2 residents, along with our 2 pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle.
Turquoise water. Sheep in the back. She's not very happy. She's tired.
Go lay down, Brie.
Cabin's going to be my office. This is the first time that we've been here with a tide in. But you know, the sea comes pretty much, I mean, what would I say? I'd say that it's 100 yards away from the house, the front door. The sheep are over there somewhere. The sheep are a bit freaked out, but they're off wandering. And that's the thing on this island, there's just us and deer. So the sheep can wander where they like now.
The sheep does when it sees the sea for the first time. Huh?
This is like the back door of the house, and this is the front door. So well, we'll go in the front door, why not? Master bedroom. All this is boarded out. Every bit of it's coming off. Because we want the proper walls exposed. So this is just like some wardrobe. Again, coming out. This is not the original fireplace. But again, it's... So all that is getting ripped out. The doors are original. Well, that one is. This is some kind of, I mean, look, it's just again some studded alcove. But all of this is, it's all coming out. I think in here, you get to see, I mean, that's obviously what it originally looks like. So there's a ton of work to do, but it's going to get converted back to its original state. So let's just go out the front door and then we'll come back in. But this is the view from the front door. It's alright, I guess. This is the living room. That's where the original fireplace was, and that will be reinstated. It's just underneath whatever chipboard they've put up. But again, it's the same in here. All this boarding, it's all coming out.
It's funny.
Now we're going into the kitchen.
The kids' room is just going to be like
Bathroom.
a dressing room.
Bathroom toilet.
We're just going to put our, well, I don't know, we'll see. We're going to put our, you would fit a spare bed in there, but
In where?
in the dressing room.
No, because we put a spare bedroom in there. Your mother's going to come and visit. This is outside again. That's where we just went in. This is where the Airbnb cabin, they called it, was. This was, like I said, the Airbnb. This is where people, what he used to do was they was only allowed to row over. That's the mainland there. So they was only allowed to row over here, or kayak over at high tide, and then they could use this for 150 quid a night. That's why that's there. But this is going to be my office. This is where I'm basically going to... Now, there was a desk there, and he said he was leaving it, but he decided to take it. That's the heating source, that's quite cool. heat this place up like you wouldn't believe. He left that. Okay. This is in the cupboards. It's just, these are quite good, these cupboards, they're quite nice. Did a good job with that. I don't know where he got the wood from, but... And in there, yeah, there were 2 beds, 2 single beds, all coming out. That's going to be a library. Probably end up putting the ceiling in by the looks of it. But yes, so it's quite a nice room. It's sizable. It's quite big, and that's your view. So yeah, can't be good bad for an office, can it? Really, when you're well, I'll have my back to that, so I won't actually be looking at that. Just found this old stove. It's a Victorian stove that was stashed over about, I don't know, 30 metres away from the house, covered in moss. It's obviously been there a very long time. Taken out of the living room, well, what is now the living room. So this is a restoration project. It's still fully intact. I mean, the seals are probably gone. They'll need redoing. It's you know, quite eaten away in parts, but the whole thing is quite solid. And we have a stovepipe there for it to go up the chimney. So this is probably going to be reinstated into the house in what is now the living room. The living room was originally the bedroom. So should be fun to get that sorted out and up and running.
Was it a house then? No fireplace. Animal shelter. Look at this sheep. She's devised a very clever scratching post. Appears to be camera shy.